Hello, kids. How are you? I hope you're doing wonderful and you're having an amazing day. Now, we are already done with the first part of our public speaking session. Now, let's do the second part today. Now, today we are going to talk about impromptu speaking. But before we begin, I would like to ask from you what is meaning of the word impromptu? Have you ever heard this word? Yes, good job. Impromptu means without preparation. So, impromptu speaking means speaking without preparation. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn about in this session. Okay, as you can read from here, impromptu speaking is delivering a speech instantly without preparation. Okay, suppose you have gone to a birthday party and it's your friend's birthday party and everybody is speaking something very nice about your friend, and then you are also being called to say something nice about him. Now you're not prepared for it, and hence that will be example of an impromptu speaking, right? Yes. Now, moving ahead, if you see to understand in very easy terms, we get very less or no time for delivering an impromptu speech. Like the example that I just gave you, few of the other examples are introducing yourself when you meet new people, giving an interview, right? So basically you have very short span of time, okay, or maybe in some cases no time at all, and that will come under impromptu speaking. Now let us watch a video about how to introduce yourself first. Okay, first we will watch the video and then I will come on explaining it. Come on, let's watch the video together.
Hello friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tom. I am 7 years old. I live in Colombia. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. My favorite color is yellow. My favorite fruit is banana. My favorite subjects are science and mathematics. I like to eat chocolate ice cream. I love playing cricket and tennis. I want to become a pilot.
Hello friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tina. I am 9 years old. I live in London. My father is an engineer. My mother is a housewife. I have an elder sister. My favorite color is red. My favorite fruit is mango. My favorite subject is English. I like to eat pizza. I love playing badminton. I want to become a teacher.
Okay, so we just saw this video in which 2 children gave their introduction, right? Both of them were very good examples, and you can learn from the same. In fact, while giving your introduction, there is no strict rules, okay? Like you can include a few more things if you want to, You can remove a few things you want to accept important information, right? So, those were two examples that really helped us to understand that how you're actually going to introduce yourself. Now, a very important question: what information should we share while introducing ourselves? So, let's do one thing, okay? I'm going to ask you a few information if you can share that or not. The first thing, your email ID and password. Can you share that in your introduction? No, not at all. Okay. Can you share your favorite cartoon character? Yes, definitely. If you want to share it, you can. If you don't want to share it, that is also fine. Next, can you share your parents' occupation? What do they do? Yes, definitely. You can share it, right? So there are a few things which are very personal, and some things that needs to be confidential, like email, password, and all such things shouldn't be shared while introducing yourself. Now, can you introduce yourself? While you introduce yourself, there are a few points that you need to mention. Okay, for example, where you belong from. Suppose you live in India, but you are from some other state or some other country. Okay, so you can say, I live in India, but I am from France, right? You can definitely do that. Okay, you should include about your hobbies and your parents and siblings as well. Okay, now can you please introduce yourself? Okay, good job. That was really, really nice, and I really liked your confidence. And remember, that was an impromptu speech because you weren't prepared. You didn't prepare it before the class, right? Yes, definitely. Okay, now I will tell you why it is important. Why impromptu speaking is important. Okay, now, first thing first, impromptu speaking helps in sharpening the skills of instant communication. Okay, suppose there is a boy named Tom, and there is a boy named Sam. Now, Tom is able to, you know, give all the impromptu speak perfectly, okay? Whereas Sam is not that good. Now, try to compare their communication skill, okay? If somebody is able to communicate, if somebody is able to deliver the speech without even preparation, it shows that he has good skills of instant communication and he can do it even if he is not prepared. Okay, it helps us to build our confidence and conduct a successful question and answer session. That's also very important. Okay, if you're able to present yourself nicely in any instant communication or any impromptu situation, it means it will help you to build your confidence. It also helps in improving our quick thinking and speaking skills. Okay, for example, I give you a situation and you have to speak on it. Now, what will happen? You will start thinking quickly about it. Hence, it will improve your quick thinking, right? So, there are so many benefits that we see that impromptu speaking has: sharpening the skills of instant communication, building up confidence, and conducting a successful question and answer session. And the next one is improving our quick thinking and speaking skills, right? Do you agree? All right. Now, I have a question from you. Do you have any experience of impromptu speaking? Okay, you have? Great. Can you please share this with me? Okay. Okay, and how did you perform then? Okay, that's amazing. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now, can we do an impromptu speaking activity right now? Okay, let's try doing it. Now, here we have two situations. Eating chocolate is healthy, and the second situation is eating chocolate is not healthy. Okay, both are opposite situations. You can pick any one of them, and you have to persuade me for the same. For example, if you're saying eating chocolate is healthy, you have to convince me for it. And if you are going to pick this one, eating chocolate is not healthy, you are going to persuade me for it. Let us do it. Okay? Yeah, you can begin now. Okay, good job. That was wonderful. Okay, and see, you did instant communicate with me, and like you thought about it. It helped with the quick thinking thing, right? Okay, wonderful. Now let us move ahead. Okay, now there are a few points, few key features of impromptu speeches. Okay, let us see it. Now, the first thing is choose a topic that you are familiar with. Okay, which means suppose there is some topic that you're already familiar with, there is some topic which you already know about. Okay, you are going to present better on the topic that you're already familiar with. Okay, so the first thing that you need to keep in mind is to pick a topic that you're already familiar with. Okay, a topic about which you know, a topic about which you have information, right? It will also help you to be confident because you know that you know a lot of things about that particular topic. Okay, now the second point is focus on the topic. Now this is very important. Okay, suppose I give you the topic ABC to speak. Okay, now what happens if you do not focus on the topic, and since you have to give speech, you will start talking around it, but we don't want that. You have to focus on the topic and speak related to it only. Okay, yes. Now, next thing, keep your speech engaging with some practical examples. Okay, so in order to engage the audience, okay, what you have to do, you have to give some practical examples from which the people are able to relate. Otherwise, it will become so boring for them, and if they do not take interest, it doesn't make sense, right? Yes. Next thing is give information about the topic. That is one of the most important point. Of course, whatever topic is being provided to you to speak on, okay, you have to give information about it. So these are the key features. Let's quickly read them so that we remember it. Choose a topic that you are familiar with. Focus on the topic. Keep your speech engaging with some practical examples. Give information about the topic, right? Okay. Now I have a question from you. Can you name a topic that you're likely to be familiar with? Okay, you will talk about importance of recycling. Okay, very good topic. I'm impressed. Yes, definitely. Now, see, that really helped you because if you do such thing, you're already aware of the importance of everything, so you won't hesitate in, giving your speech, right? Now, another impromptu speaking activity. Okay, now this can be a really tough one. Okay, first one is animals should be kept in cage. Animals should not be kept in the cage. Okay, now kids, here you have to focus on the words. Okay, although it is written zoo here. Okay, but what is this saying? Kept in cage, kept in the cage, right? So you have to focus around the main topic. Don't get distracted with the picture. Okay, yes, you can pick any one of them and you have to persuade me for the same. Let us begin. Wonderful. You did a good job, right? See, you are giving these impromptu speeches. You're speaking impromptu, right? And you are able to do it. In fact, everybody could do it, right? We just have to keep a few points in our mind. Okay, now what are those points? What are those tips? First thing, you have to go slow. Okay, why? Because what happens if you go fast, within a minute you will be able to produce all the information and then you will be left speechless. Okay, so you have to go slow in order to give some time to yourself as well. Okay, take your time to begin. If it is possible that you can spare yourself a minute or so, please do that. It will really impact your speech. Next thing is watch your body language. Now, body language is always very important, whether it is impromptu speaking or any occasional speaking or any other kind of speaking, right? Next important point is to watch your words. Very important. Now, if we come prepared, we generally have a set of words in our mind that we follow, right? But what happens when we have to speak without preparation? We don't have a blueprint. So we have to be very careful with the words that we are choosing at the moment. Right, everyone? Yes. Next thing, keep it short and to the point. Okay, you necessarily don't need to stretch it for 5 to 7 minutes. It'll be fine if you keep it nice and just for 2 3 minutes. Okay, it should be to the point. Don't add any information which doesn't add to the topic, right? Next thing, be confident about what you're speaking. Exactly. Okay. Suppose you made some mistake while speaking. Okay. And then you can say, oh, sorry, that isn't the correct point. And then you correct it. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Although it is not encouraged to do it, but it's okay. We all tend to make mistake and there no need to be, worried about it. Hold your confidence and just speak. You are going to perform wonderful, right? Okay. First thing, let's quickly revise. Go slow. Take your time to begin. Watch your body language. Watch your words. Keep it short and to the point. Be confident about what you're speaking, right? So these points will really help you to come up with your best in impromptu speaking. Yes. Now, I have to ask a question from you. How would you feel if you are asked to deliver an impromptu speech? Yes, definitely. And it's very obvious. Okay, most of us tend to be nervous when we are asked to deliver an impromptu speech, and it's a very common thing. Okay, and that's why we are doing this. With these tips and tricks and a bit of practice, your impromptu speaking will always be on the point. And hence, let's do some activities around it. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, now, is the given situation an example of impromptu speaking? Yes or no? Introducing yourself on the first day of school. Is it impromptu speaking or not? That's absolutely correct. Okay, next. Teacher giving lectures on a subject in the class. Is this impromptu speaking? Has the teacher come without any preparation? That's absolutely correct, okay? Because teachers always do their homework. They come prepared with the topic, with the questions, with the worksheets, and everything that is required, right? Definitely. Next, okay, now what do you see? Okay, there are three mystery boxes. Okay, you can pick any one of them, and then you have to give an impromptu speech on it for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, can we go ahead? Okay, which box would you like to choose? Number two? Okay, let's go with number two. Oh, if I become a superhero for a day, yes. So that's the impromptu speech topic for you. If I become a superhero for a day, you have to speak on it for 2 to 3 minutes. Keep in mind all the points that we discussed, and you can begin your impromptu speech now. Okay, good job. You performed wonderful. And I really liked how you put emphasis on the point that you are going to help people. I really, really like that point. See, you performed wonderful. What are the points? What are the tips and points that you use that we have learned today? Okay, you went slow. Okay, talked to the point. Confidence, of course. Watched your words. Okay, wonderful. That is all what that is required in order to deliver a good impromptu speech. You did wonderful. Okay? Yes. Now, here is another thing. Now, it is going to be a home assignment for you. Okay? As you can see, the kids, they are all dressed up like the same way and they're around the camp and it's let's go camping. So, imagine you're going to a summer camp arranged by your school. Speak about it with your parents and share your feelings. So, this is an assignment for you. Please do it at home. I hope you really enjoyed today's session and you will remember all the points that we discussed today. Bye, kids. Have a nice day.